Leo, welcome to your weekly reading for August the 8th to the 14th. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. Keeping in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone, so make sure you check out your other placements to receive the full picture. All right, what is the energy around Leo for the week ahead? So we got a couple of cards coming out here for Leo. All right. All right, Leo. Interesting. Okay. I say interesting because a lot of signs are getting very similar cards here. Okay, so we see breathe, a leg up, truth be told, mending, and milk and honey. So it's interesting. You're moving towards something. We have card 51 and 52 out of a very well shuffled deck. So I feel like as you move closer to moments that feel like you're enjoying yourself, you're genuinely and authentically enjoying your experience, I feel like that is bringing in a lot of healing energy for you. It's almost like you're really being honest with yourself about what brings you pleasure, what brings you joy, where you feel like yourself, and that is something that you're getting support with. It's almost like as you invest in that, your investment is doubling and tripling. It's like there's support here for you with this leg up card. It's like as you focus on what brings you genuine and authentic happiness and pleasure and where you really feel like you're connecting to yourself, it's like you're getting a lot of support as you're really being honest about what brings you there, what brings you to this moment of sort of being able to breathe and be still and be joyful and happy in that milk and honey card. I feel like you're receiving support as you continue to be honest and speak your truth without fear and without trauma interfering. You know, it's interesting, Leo. It really feels like this is a week of you continuing to authentically pursue things that light you up. And I think that's just so beautiful. These are great messages to start your reading this week. Let's jump into the tarot cards and see what will be revealed here for Leo. It's like you're really being honest with yourself here. We see the Two of Wands slipping out here onto the floor. Two of Wands. So you may have some choices to make, and that may be where the truth be told, like really being authentic about the things you choose to invest your energy into, your time, yourself. Where do you feel like you're in the connection here with yourself? And this is something that's impacting decisions, not just with your will, but also your resources. So where are you truly investing yourself is a big question this week. I feel like you're shifting away from these melancholy feelings, like worrying that you've screwed up or worrying that you missed an opportunity. I feel like you're sort of over that. Like you're really seeing your journey as one that's whole and complete in all of the choices you've made, and that you're sort of you're done surrounding yourself with situations that feel like battles and conflict and arguments and people just arguing their point endlessly. I feel like you're done with that. When I see this Five of Wands and this Four of Cups, I feel like you're really, really wanting to choose the path that brings you to the most genuine and authentic experience possible, and that this is very transformative here. We see quite a few cards coming up in the reverse. I feel like as you move towards this authentic place, it's going to be very transformative, and you're going to bring in a lot of healing here and closing chapters, right? We see the two tens here for you. We see the Death card, Queen of Swords. You're definitely seeking the truth about something, and you're just not wanting to have conflict. You're just done with that vibe. You know, if something is bringing you a lot of anxiety and sort of like these feelings where you're feeling a low level of fulfillment from something, it's like you're taking yourself out of those situations. You know, I feel like something shifted for you at some point, Leo, where you just started to really value your peace of mind. And even if you feel misunderstood and you've got boundaries in place, I feel like you're shining your true light no matter what. Even if you're feeling like someone might misunderstand you, or you know, it's interesting. It's like you're just not playing any games this week. I feel like you have an opportunity here to really step into something that feels like it's for you. You know what I mean? And it's almost like you're being guided to focus on that, because there is so much maybe around you that could take you on a different path, you know? And we started this reading with the Two of Wands. So it's interesting. It's like you're at a crossroads, and it's up to you to decide, are you going to choose things that make you feel defensive and make you feel like impatient and frustrated, or are you going to choose those moments that make you feel like totally peaceful, that you don't even need to have these high walls around you anymore, that you can sort of have boundaries through your choices by where you choose to involve yourself and where you choose to not be involved anymore. It's interesting, actually, looking at these cards. I feel like there may be some situations that are easier to walk away from than others, and that there may be some situations that you still feel an emotional bond to, even if there were lots of miscommunications and misunderstandings. It's like you're choosing your path by choosing where you want to be, you know, and who you want to hang out with and where you want to be surrounded. Yeah, this is a very new path for you here, Page of Wands, where you're really discovering yourself and you're discovering the truth about where you feel at peace and at ease, and which endings you're sort of grateful for, because you're like, that means that there is some sort of a revitalization here. We see the Magician. I feel like you're really moving towards things that bring you to balance, and that you're coming out of situations that were out of balance. And I feel like those are kind of coming to a close. Again, you might have some emotional attachments that are keeping you standing still in these situations, in certain ones, you know, the ones that really still have an emotional tie, but that ultimately, King of Wands here, ultimately you're feeling really confident about your ability to sort of be that King of Wands, which is Leo. Very charismatic, really pursuing your joy, your happiness, and your creativity is like on some huge high right now. We also see the King of Swords here, and so this is telling me that there may be some shifts that you need to make in your own beliefs. We got the World on the bottom of the deck here in reverse, so there could be something that, you know, by hanging on to it, you could be prolonging some of this. So it's interesting. I feel like you may need a shift in your perspective when I see the King of Swords towards something, you know, a way of looking at things that leaves you ready to sort of accept certain endings, and to accept them with this idea that you don't need shortcuts, and that you don't need to sort of compromise your dreams, or to compromise your expression of yourself, that you can you know, pursue that and achieve that, even if it means something unfamiliar. You might not be familiar in the recent times with sort of stepping into your own ideas, and to be a visionary and to sort of envision the outcome that you have control over for yourself. And I feel like you have that opportunity. Something is shifting this week for you to sort of see the truth about that. It's very interesting, Leo. I wonder what, because this could involve so many different things. We see, all of the suits represented here. So not only are you sort of being guided to pursue where you feel in your most balance and at most harmony, but there is some limiting thoughts that may need to sort of be looked at here to see if those are serving you or not. The Dove Spirit, interesting. Be peace. Another sign got this card. And so again, this is a time where I feel like you're really being guided to embody your own peaceful outcome here. And whatever feels true to you, your inner peace here is where you need to focus, because I feel like there's a lot of things around you right now that you could be experiencing a lot of timelines ending, and they might feel overwhelming as they sort of collapse one after the other. But I feel like you're going to be supported through this as you sort of move towards this peaceful energy, this healing energy, this energy that leaves you ready to make choices based on where you feel most at peace. Very interesting. I'm going to leave it at that for you this week, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope it's been helpful. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that information below. Please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It's so nice to connect with you through these readings. I'm sending you so much love and light, my friends. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you real soon. Take care.